Hi guys, welcome back to the Sun and Moon Tarot. Today we will find what is good and what is hidden. As promised in Cancer season, we do have our microphone now. I'm quite excited. Happy Leo season. Welcome to your Earth sign read. So if you do, if you do have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn highly aspected, this read is likely for you. They are timeless. It's meant for Leo season, but what I mean by timeless is if you want to watch it at another time and you feel called to do so, please do and take what resonates. If information does not resonate with you, let it fly. We're using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. 3 rows. First row will be your recent past. Second row will be your current energy. Third row will be your future. Bottom of the deck holds the overall energy for my reads. We'll grab at least 2 clarifying cards for the end of your read. Happy Leo season. Check out your other signs as well. Yeah, let's get into it today, Earth signs. Let's find out what is good and what is hidden, and let's enjoy the microphone. That is way too many cards. Oh my lord. You did have the 2 of Swords fall out for your first card, and I did take it because I found it incredibly interesting that the fire signs had that upright for that exact spot, and I just did, it's Leo season, so I always do dependent on the season, I do the birthday season first. And I do it, I try to do it in order so that nobody feels left out ever. There we go, got the cards fixed. I managed to flip them, half of them somehow. Oh no, we ain't reading it like that. One fell. Oh yeah, what is going on with y'all? Some sort of a very clear cut information becoming very clear in the recent past. No question about it. To do with a collaboration of some sort. Earth signs, what are you into right now? Okay. I think that I said my intro. I thought I said, welcome to the Sun and Moon Tarot. Today we will find what is good and what is hidden. But if I did not, there we go. I dig that you have an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Pentacles consecutive. A lot, actually. Boom! King of Pentacles. You're king right here. They are King Earth popping out. Okay. What do y'all have going on? Money, information, success. Alright. Last card. Thank you. Double page. Double ace, double page. What? I really like this mic. I like that I have kind of freedom and I don't have to be like this close to my fucking phone, which is nice. I'm sorry about the curse. I really try not to curse on my channel, but it's also not like a child friendly content, so first clarifying card, second clarifying card, bottom of the deck, Empress. Oh my gosh, what is going on with y'all? Beautiful. I love it. The Empress is a wonderful card. She's the queen of all queens. She represents Taurus in terms of astrology, but she does represent divine femininity. What does this mean? It represents nurture. Rather than the king of all kings, she does represent the queen of all queens. The feminine does represent beauty, fertility, nurturing, luxury, and creativity. This is the overall energy. I'm sorry. This is the overall energy for the read. So, what does this mean? It means that you or those around you are embodying this energy. There is nurture around you. There's beauty during this Leo season or whenever you watch this. There is just absolute gorgeousness going on. Life in general with this card is going on around you, which, I mean, it is summer. It's literally, this is such a Leo card, even though it does represent Taurus. I always think that's funny. Okay, so the 2 of Swords in reverse is new. I announced this during Gemini season. I think it was Gemini season that, I announced that I'd be doing reversals finally on my channel, and here we are. So, the Two of Swords in reverse represents lesser of two evils, indecision, and stalemate. Often people say it's the opposite of the forward card, so if it's upright or reverse, right? So, but this one's funny because it, the Two of Swords, by definition, when it's in upright position, it means difficult choices, indecision, and stalemate. When it's in reverse, it means lesser of two evils, indecision, and stalemate. I don't know why that's making me laugh, but it is. Ultimately deciding, it's still some sort of a blindfolded decision in the recent past that you had to make due to create nurture in your life. But with that reversal card, you being very clear-minded about something that you just decided in terms of a collaboration or teamwork building together, you chose the lesser of what you felt was evil due to some like extreme clarity with that Ace of Swords. Breakthrough, clarity, sharpness of mind, and the Three of Coin, of course, is teamwork, collaboration, building together. The recent past, yeah, you learned something about what you wanted in terms of a divine feminine and made a very big choice, or how to be. If this is a female, then you are focused on, okay, this doesn't allow me to be this, so cutting it. This collaboration takes away from my ability to nurture, so I'm done with it. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. If not, that's okay. But ultimately, you're learning to embody this energy where you can nurture and where you can be the divine feminine in your life. That's a big deal, to be able to have full control over creativity, over nurturing, over what is fertile in your life. It's a big deal. And so if somebody is not allowing you to do that, then you need to cut them out of your life. The Hangman, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is for your current energy. The Hangman is a major arcana, just like the Empress. You have two major arcana, meaning two spirit cards. The Hangman really means sacrifice, suspension, release, and martyrdom. The Ace of Pentacles is going to be opportunity, prosperity, new venture. And the King of Pentacles is going to be abundance, prosperity, provider energy, and generosity. So, not martyring yourself to people that take away from your nurture if you're feminine is going to lead to a new opportunity where you are able to be generous with others, or someone is able to be very generous with you. I'm legit getting a provider. So if that's what you're looking for, regardless, if you embody this divine feminine energy, regardless of if you're a male or female, then that's what's coming in for you. If you are looking for this more so, then there's something, like, regardless again of your gender, but if you want to be whatever, this energy stands. It's the same. So regardless of how you might appear in the 3D, right? Regardless of how you might appear in the 3D, you are you and those around you. I'm really getting this though. No more martyring leads to a new opportunity and you being able to be generous, or other people being generous because of this learned lesson about how, like, collaborations, if they take from you in a negative way, you're not able to nurture in general because you're focused on healing, right? So you're cutting out toxicity. It's a huge thing for you here. And then for your future, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Remember that double page energy? I like that. The Nine of Pentacles, or Nine of Coins, represents fruits of labor, reckless spending, and rewards. The Page of Wands represents exploration, excitement, freedom, and the Page of Cups represents happy surprise, dreamer, and sensitivity. So, I'm sorry, I do have a mic on, and I don't know how loud it's going to be when I take a sip of this water bottle, so please bear with me. I'll hear it in playback, I'm not for sure yet. I am a little bit worried. Because when I did the test on the mic, it was excellent. So you can probably hear my gulping. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, so with that double page energy, I'm really leaning towards you are the one that got this like opportunity, regardless of if you're the one that nurtures or not. But there's some sort of like the ability to enjoy the fruits of your labor and being able to be excited, free, and really kind of like almost happy, surprise, shocked, like following your dreams, almost being very romantic with that emotional card, or I mean, romanticizing your actions, I should say, with money in an exciting way. Does that make sense? Okay. Anyway, okay, so this ability, this change here, this really allows just growth, really beautiful growth for y'all, and a new relationship for you. Or, no, not. Well, I hope it's not a past like negative relationship, because you learned and you cut people out in the recent past based on their taking, their vampirism, right? So you, in this energy, the only reason why I say this is a relationship, right? The Two of Cups. This is grit. This is taking a last stand. This is like it's like a passionate effort to be resilient, but it's still like maybe you're just being resilient in your love life. Maybe there's some sort of I don't mean rebound like toxic 90s, like you're jumping into some sort of a relationship just because you're lonely. I don't mean that. I mean you're rebounding. So you're hopping up, you're shaking it all off, the pain. You're recognizing where you've martyred yourself. You're no longer doing that. New opportunities are coming. They're taking place. They're planted. They're growing. You're nurturing it. You're enjoying it. You're loving it. You're following these happy surprises one by one. And as you heal yourself, a new relationship steps into the fold. Or steps into the... I don't know the... I'm so sorry. I don't remember that phrase. I feel like I said that wrong. So a new relationship takes place, is what I'm trying to say. And you do have 33 here, so that's highest good. This is absolutely in your highest good. This is what's best for you. It might have taken a lot of work, but there's like a big message here about how like you deserve this happiness in the future. You deserve this new opportunity that's going to happen in the current energy that's going to allow you to have this happy future. And you really have to trust it, because as you heal, as you learn to not martyr yourself, it creates the ability to take different stands for you in your relationships, because you're no longer having to take the time to go heal. You have a filled cup all of the time if you don't have people that are taking from you, and not being fair with transactional energy is what I mean by that. And you will learn in a really surprising way, it would seem, to take on even more beneficial relationships in the future, because of this being able to take kind of like having to take a stand for yourself in the past or during Cancer season, or if this is whenever you're watching it, just in the recent past, you had to take a stand for yourself and recognize, regardless of information, where people were kind of taking from you. And when you cut those people out, you felt the energy come back to you, and you really realized that, like with sharpness of mind here, that was what was going on. That it was good to cut that out, because you want to be able to have this energy. You want to be able to create nurture and love in your environment. You have every right to, your signs. All right, I hope you enjoyed the content. I hope you have a beautiful Leo season. I love you all dearly. I'll see you in the next one.